Hello everyone, today we are going to learn how to brute force into a login form which actually allows us to try multiple times. So this is unlike web pages where you have CAPTCHA so that the person cannot try more than 5 times. Then he has to recognize the letters in an image which a computer can't do. So I've made a website for this purpose only. So first I'm going to go to that website, and for that I'll have to start Burp Suite. It will only work if the application allows an attacker to make repeated login attempts. So in this tutorial, I'm going to try and attack the administrator password. In fact, administrative passwords are weaker than the password policy allows because they are usually set before the policy was in force. So whatever website you're trying to brute force, you have to first check whether it allows that. So manually try entering a password for about 10 or more than 10 times, and that's probably enough. If after about 10 failed logging, the application has not returned a message about account lockout, then try to attempt the correct. I mean, if you already know a username and password of the website, then only you can try it. So try to attempt to log in correctly. If it succeeds, there is no account lockout policy. So in this case, there is not, because I've created the website. So what we're going to do is first we're going to proxy, and we'll make the intercept go off so that we can browse the website first. So the website is called Brainoholic, and it basically helps you in logical puzzles, etc. So it is a website where you can log in, you can have your own score, you can compete with people across the world. So I'm going to hit login. Here's the login page. So the second thing about brute force logins is you have to have a message from the website which you can check against, so that you know that you have reached to the right username and password combination. For example, first we're going to see what message it gives us. So right now we're not going to Burp Suite. So here I just put in a random username and password. I hit login, and this is what I'm talking about. This message comes up when there is an invalid username, email, or password. So we can use this to attack the web application. So now we're going to turn the intercept on. Going back to the browser, again some arbitrary username and password, hit login. Now we'll get the request in Burp Suite. Right click and send it to intruder. Go to the intruder tab, go to positions. First change the attack type to cluster bomb, and then hit clear. Now just search for where your username and password has come. My username and password have come up here, so I'm going to select the username and hit add. So I'm adding a payload. This is the value which I'm going to repeatedly change, so till I get the value which does not give me that error, invalid username password error. So I'll have 2 payloads. Now I'm going to go to the payloads tab. Here it will show 2 payloads. So in the first payload, I'm going to add some common usernames for administrators. The actual username we'll get to know only when we check it against the password as well. So each one of these payloads is going to work with each one of the passwords. So some common passwords I'm going to type in here. So I have 4 payload 2s and 4 payload 1s. So total 16 combinations are going to be there. So now we need one thing which is missing, is how are we going to check. So go to the options tab, go down to the grep match area, and here you need to add the statement invalid username, email or password. So in the web page, if Burp Sheet finds this phrase, it will flag. Here we have it. Now all we have to do is start the attack. And here we can see it's trying payload 1 against payload 2 4 times and so on. Now the attack has finished. Since it was a pretty small attack, we have to check the flag that we wanted to check. So this is the flag, invalid username or password flag. This is the actual flag that we wanted to check, invalid username, email or password, but Burp already has a flag named invalid, so we could have done it without putting in the custom flag, or we could have. It depends if the website if Burp already has the flag which the website contains or not. In this case it does, and we see that this flag has not come in this entry. So here we realize that admin is the username of admin and 123456 is the password. So we go to proxy, we turn the intercept off, and here we have been logged in.